My homecoming this year did not start as planned. I was going to Cranbrook Gardens to meet up with a group of friends to take photos, and I was driving, and I haven't spent a lot of times at Cranbrook Gardens. I didn't really know like where the parking lots were, where actually Cranbrook Gardens was, and I was driving by myself in my brother's car, and I was driving, and I turned in this parking lot, and I realized I was going the wrong way, and there was a giant Cadillac coming at me. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna park in this spot really quick. But the parking spots were facing the other way because it was a one-way street. And I had to try and back my car into this. And in this process, I hit the side fender on another car. In this entire process, just scraping and everything. It was horrible. I was crying. And I get out of the car and I look, and my brother's entire front fender was torn off, which was horrible. And we end up running into the guy whose other car I hit. He was totally fine. There was no damage to his car. All the damage was to my brother's car that I was driving. So after everything went on, like I went to homecoming and it ended up being pretty fine. The car was still drivable. My brother went and picked it up. I got to help fix the fender. So it was about replacing the side fender on a Dodge 2006 Charger, I believe. And we just replaced one side of the fender. My dad bought the new fender. And again, this was a really important skill for me to have, fixing a car and being knowledgeable about car things, because I'm going into the city next year and I'm going to be living on my own soon. So taking care of a car, it makes me sort of a target for people to rip me off about fixing things and things that I'm not knowledgeable about. So knowing how to like fix this fender and doing this with my dad again and other car aspects I've talked about in previous reflections is a huge thing of just being there and being able to like interact with my car, being knowledgeable about that, being able to say, okay, I can fix this, whereas saying, no, I can't fix this and I need to get somebody else to do the work for me. It's a huge skill to have, being a woman, especially going to live in a city soon. It's going to be very difficult to fix my own things, and having that knowledge base that I can pull from is super important.